connected. Everyone is getting connected. And those who are asking questions, so please ask questions. Stop me in between. We are keeping it very informal. It's not a structured class. You please stop me. Anything you have, we can start discussion. I hope we had many hours, but we have only limited time, so we'll try to complete it. So let's start by Jai Radha Madam. Jai Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari, Yashodanandan Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanchari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Yashodanandan Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanchari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace अभय चरण भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज आविर्भाव दिवस की जय, श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज आविर्भाव दिवस की जय, श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज आविर्भाव दिवस की जय। Today is very auspicious day. किन्हीं को हिंदी में सुनना है प्रभु जी, तो आप पीछे हम निवेदन करेंगे श्रीमान बाबा प्रभु जी से, आप पीछे जा सकते हैं, पीछे अनुवाद हो रहा है हिंदी में, और भी कोई हिंदी में सुनने वाले वक्त कृपया पीछे जा सकते हैं। टुडे इज वेरी वेरी ऑस्पिशियस डे. व्हाट इज ओकेजन? Appearance. There is one more disappearance day today. You have to see, I think Purushottam Thakur ji, Purushottam Goswami Thakur, his disappearance, Bhakti Sansari Thakur appearance. So what we should do now? Everyone with me, please. Attention, please. Everyone, be focused. What we should do today is such an auspicious day. Any answers? You have to glorify that. You have to glorify. Yeah, who? Please raise your hand. Who said? Jai. You have to glorify the Vaishnava. And today morning we heard glorification a bit from Yeshomatan Prabhuji. But those who are, including me, are not able to hear full. So there is a recording. All glories to His Grace, Vasanta Prabhuji. Recording is available for glorification. Now, what else we should do? देखिए केक आ गया है. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur Maharaj का appearance और केक is there. This is practical service. Practical service here. कुछ practical service करो, देखिए practical service. हाँ, और what else we should do? This is a very important day. You have to implement them. Yes, you should implement his teachings. Very nice. What else we should do? देखिए इतना appearance disappearance आ रहा तो बताइए जवाब दीजिए क्या करना चाहिए. Whatever we have to learn from their pastime, and we have to learn from their teaching. Yes. We have to follow their instructions. Yes. And we have to add another level of instructions in our day-to-day sadhana. Yeah. So that we can enhance our sadhana. Yes. Pray, follow their instructions, glorify them. One more. I'm looking for one more. One more. Just to follow the footsteps. Follow footsteps. Yes. One more. More chanting. One more. Fasting. Till 12 o'clock. Ready रहते 5 मिनट है बस. सब पानी पिए. और बोलिए. One more. One more. ये दिल मांगे more. ये भक्ति दिल का मामला है. There could be many actually strikes. It's endless. We should pray. Without our Acharya's mercy, without our prayers, how will we get it? Unless and until we surrender ourselves to Sri Bhaktivedanta Thakur, by of course following his teachings for sure, but we have to pray to him. Today is the day for prayer. We pray to Maharaj that please, please, I am a baby. Yes. Do you agree? We are all babies. Prabhuji don't agree. You agree? Anyone who is not agreeing, I am not a baby. All are babies, yeah. Children class. We are babies because we are taking our little footsteps in progress in bhakti. Baby steps we are taking. Because that is what we are. We are beginners. We are sadhakas. Sadhakas are babies. First, second, third. We are just starting our bhakti life. So we are all babies. The humbler we are, the progress more we make. So if you consider I am like a baby, I don't know anything. I am surrendered to my father, Krishna. Like baby totally depends on parents. Similarly, we are surrendering to our parampara. We don't know anything. I'm just like a small baby. You have heard of Marjar Nyaya and Markat Nyaya? Yes, please say. Monkey. Basically, when it comes to monkeys in Vrindavan, where the female monkey carries the baby. There you want water. Look, we are discussing baby and a baby has come and just discussing about. Yes, Prabhu. जो बंदर बंदरिया जो बच्चे होते हैं तो हमेशा बच्चा जो है वो बंदरिया को ऐसे पकड़ लेता है तो वहाँ पे जो है वो बंदरिया एक हाथ से छलांग लगा तो उसमें क्या होता है कि जो बच्चा है उसको ज्यादा कष्ट होता है वो पकड़ लेता है पर दूसरा जो मार्जर जो है वो जो Yes, cat. तो जब बिल्ली का छोटा बच्चा होता है वो बिल्ली का बच्चा उसको ऐसे गोद में नहीं लेता है वो उसको यहाँ पे गर्दन में पकड़ तो वो एकदम सरेंडर होता है कि आप मेरे साथ जो कर रहे हो yes. वो हमें लगता है कि वो काट रही है काटती नहीं वो ठीक से yes पकड़ के जगह पे अगर लेके जाना है तो yes. So if you have a choice being a monkey baby or a cat baby in bhakti life, kitten is more favorable because kitten is fully surrendered to mother cat. But we see a baby monkey with his own effort. It's a yoga. That is yoga system, Ashtanga yoga and bhakti yoga. Yoga system में क्या होगा? The monkey will catch hold of mother. Mother कुछ नहीं करेगी. Mother will just don't worry. So with his own efforts, he's trying to make progress. But a kitten is totally surrendered. That is what we pray to Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. I'm totally surrendered to you. I'm like a baby. Please help me out. But this prayer will not work unless and until we make efforts. There is no free lunches, not even in bhakti. We have to make sincere efforts. 100%. I say, Prabhu sometimes we said no, 1000%, 10,000%. At least we come to 100% level. Actually, let's go to the class. We'll start the class because otherwise we'll not go to the main topic. Okay. So today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. I'll request Prabhakar, can you give me English Bhagavad Gita, please? So Bhagavad Gita as it is by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This as it is very important, everyone knows. If somebody don't know why as it is so important, please we have to discuss after the class. Everyone can see as it is written? Yes. This is very important. We have to know. Anyone who is new here, if you don't know, please meet you after the class. We will discuss only as it is, why it is as it is. Text 26-27. Thank you. So, chapter 8, you can open in your phones or, though I will be putting it there on the slide, but still, always good to. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayan Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tado Jaya Mudire Nashta Prayesva Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevya Bhagavate Uttam Shloke Bhakti Bhakti Nashtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Text 26. Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shwaswate Mate Ekyayate Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shaswate Mate Ekyayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekyayi Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna.
Shukla Krishna Gati Hete
Shukla Krishna Gatiyete
Jagata Shashvate Mate
Jagata Shashvate Mate
Yati Anavrittim
Ekyayi Anavrittam
Ananya Vartate Punaha
Ananya Vartate Puna.
Shukla Krishna Gati Hete
Shukla Krishna Gatiyete
Jagata Shashvate Mate
Jagata Shashvate Mate
Ekaya Yati Anavrittim
Ekayati Anavrittam
Yaya Vartate Puna
Ananya Vartate Puna. Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna.
Shukla Krishna Gati
Shukla Krishna Gatiyete
Shashvate Mate
Jagata Shashvate Mate
Yati Anavrittam
Ekayati Anavrittam
Vartate Punaha
Ananya Vartate Puna. Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna. Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna. Mataji, please.
Shukla Krishna Gatiyete
Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna. Shukla Krishna Gatiyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekayati Anavrittam Ananya Vartate Puna. Hare Krishna. Proceed. Synonyms or word by word translations and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Please repeat. Shukla, light. Krishna, and darkness. Gati, ways of passing. He, certainly. Ete, these two. Jagataha, of the material body. Shashvate of the Vedas, Mate, in the opinion, Ekaya, by one, Yati, goes, Anavrittam, to no return, Ananya, by the other, Avartate, comes back, Punaha, again. Translation. According to the Vedic opinion, there are two ways of passing from this world, one in light and one in darkness. When one passes in light, he does not come back, but when one passes in darkness, he returns. Purport. The same description of departure and return is quoted by Acharya Baldev Vidyabhushana from the Chandogya Upanishad, 5:10, 3 to 5 shlokas. Those who are fruitive laborers and philosophical speculators from time immemorial are constantly going and coming. Actually, they do not attain ultimate salvation, for they do not surrender to Krishna. We'll also take the next shloka. I will just read it one time and then we'll proceed. You can please repeat after me. Nate sati partha janan yogi munyati kashana tasma sarvesu kalesu yoga yukto bhavarjuna. We'll read the translation. Although the devotees know these two paths, O Arjuna, they are never bewildered. Therefore, be always fixed in devotion. Purport. Krishna is here advising Arjuna that he should not be disturbed by the different paths the soul can take when leaving the material world. A devotee of the Supreme Lord should not worry whether he will depart by arrangement or by accident. The devotee should be firmly established in Krishna consciousness and chant Hare Krishna. He should know that concern over either of these two paths is troublesome. The best way to be absorbed in Krishna consciousness is to be always doubted in his service. And this will make one's path to the spiritual kingdom safe, certain, and direct. The word Yoga Yukta is especially significant in this verse. One who is firm in yoga is constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness in all his activities. Shri Rupa Goswami advises, Anasakta Vishyan Yatharam Upajinta. One should be unattached in material affairs and do everything in Krishna consciousness. By the system which is called Yukta Vairagya, one attains perfection. Therefore, the devotee is not disturbed by these descriptions because he knows that his passage to the Supreme Abode is guaranteed by devotional service. Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurudmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamayam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Namsha Shri Gurupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathamitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitamsha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vansha Kalpatarusya Kripa Patidana Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Kashana Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I am requesting blessings once again from all the assembled devotees, especially Fresh Prakash Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Welcome to and Srimad Shumatan Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for enlightening us in the morning on Sri Bhaktivedanta Thakur's appearance day. We were discussing before you came here what we should do today. That's a very good question. So many wonderful answers we got for you. Just getting inspiration early morning from you. Thank you for inspiring. Hare Krishna. And so let's start. All ready? Everyone is prepared? Anyone who has come for first time? पहली दफा कोई आए यहाँ पे? हाथ खड़ा कर सकते हैं? सब पुराने हैं? So all our devotees who are attending for quite some time. So again, welcome all of you and seeking blessings from all of you. I can speak something in Parampara. Sriman Radhesham Prabhu, he was mentioning in a lecture that when a speaker is speaking, unless and until there is connection with the audience, then it will not fructify. Like Prabhupada also gives nice examples on this. So that connection means that we should have some bonding. We should have love, respect for each other. We should have love and respect for our parampara. Because whatever we are speaking here, everything comes from our parampara. Srila Prabhupada got it from Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur. And then Krishna Babaji and goes on and on. Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj, Jagannath Swami Maharaj. We'll discuss parampara today. So that's because we read in the first purport about Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan. How important it is for us. Please, if you have hard copies, you can open this page. I'll read what Prabhupada is saying. To Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan, he is dedicating this book to Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan, who presented so nicely the Govinda Bhashya commentary on Vedanta philosophy. We'll discuss this because it is so nice that in this first purport we are referring to Baldev Vidyabhushan. He's quoting from Chandogya Upanishad. So let's proceed. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Prabhupada looks so happy here. This is our only hope. If you can, Prabhupada, if you can please our Adhyatmic Guru. That's our only hope. Any other hopes we have? Any more answers to this? There is no answers. We have to please our Guru. We have to please Srila Prabhupada. If we have to progress in bhakti, there is no other way. No other way. No other way. No other way. It should be clear to everyone. You should not invent any new ways to progress in bhakti. This invention, those scientists are doing, not devotees. We, Prabhupada always emphasize, we walk on the path which has been shown to us by previous acharyas. No need to invent. This is left to others who are ignorant. But we know that our parampara, we have to strictly follow. Okay. So in this chapter 8, attaining the Supreme. इसको हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? भगवत प्राप्ति. ये इसका हिंदी में है. We sing this every day. Anyone recalls? We singing this every day. भगवान की प्राप्ति. Which स्मरण आ रहा है? नहीं. This is close. Shri Guru Sharana Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma. Please sing. Shri Guru Sharana Padma केवल भगति सना बंधु मोहि सावधान माते जहारा प्रसादे भाई हे भव तोरिया जाई कृष्णा प्राप्ति हो कृष्णा प्राप्ति हो कृष्णा प्राप्ति हो कृष्णा प्राप्ति हो कृष्णा प्राप्ति होए जहां होए थे। देखिए यही टॉपिक है, भगवत प्राप्ति अटेनिंग द सुप्रीम। पता नहीं, जस्ट इट केम इनटू माय हार्ट व्हेन आई कहीं सुना हुआ है ये प्राप्ति, कृष्ण भगवान की प्राप्ति कहीं सुना है, कहीं सुना है, बस ध्यान नहीं आता। वी सिंग बट वी डोंट इंटरनलाइज दिस, क्या गा रहे हैं, दैट्स व्हाई वी डोंट रिकॉल। यहाँ पे श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर ने साफ तौर पे बताया है कि भगवान कृष्ण की प्राप्ति कैसे होगी, कैसे होगी? गुरु कृपा, श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भगति से। वही हमने डिस्कस किया शुरुआत में कि गुरु को प्रसन्न कर लिया, इफ वी प्लीज आवर गुरु, प्लीज श्री प्रभुपाद, वी कैन अटेन कृष्णा। ऐसे नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर इज आल्सो सेइंग द सेम। कितना महत्व है। जहारा प्रसाद है भाई, उनके प्रसाद से, उनकी कृपा से हे भव तोरिया जाए, पूरा भवसागर हम पार कर सकते। कृष्णा प्राप्ति हुए जहां, भगवान कृष्ण की प्राप्ति हुई। हमें बार बार स्मरण किया जाता है। Prabhuji Prakash was once mentioning, early morning we are not singing anything else in Mangal Aarti but glorifying Guru in connection with Krishna. That is very important. Like in so many shlokas in the morning, our Mangal Aarti, we always not only singularly praise or pray Guru, we always pray to Krishna through Guru. Srimad Radhesham Prabhu was once saying, कि सिर्फ और सिर्फ if we cannot be only Krishna or only Guru, it should be both. Krishna Kripa through Guru. सिर्फ गुरु है तो वो मायावाद को उन्होंने उदाहरण दिया कि भगवान को भगवान नहीं मानते हैं, क्योंकि जब खुद ही भगवान बनने का प्रयास करते हैं तो फिर भगवान को भगवान नहीं मानते। They are not considering God as God, only Guru. That is also not right. And if we only consider only Krishna, no Guru, we see it also, people have just thoughts. Between me and Krishna, who anyone else can come? How? We should know. As Srimad Thakur teaches us, Krishna Prapti hoye jahan aate. Krishna Prapti, the only way is Shri Guru Charana Padma. This is bhakti. So this should be very clear to us. So in text 8.3, Arjuna asked this question: how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? Generally, people don't want to talk about these questions. Kabhi, just talk to some family members or friends, our old friends, maybe school friends. Our friends are devotees only, so we can talk about it. Please try. I have tried sometimes. Please try to talk to any family members about death. या आपने किसी पुराने स्कूल के दोस्त से बात करी, भाई क्या सोचा है, तैयार हो गया? आर यू रेडी? क्या बात कर रहा है? शुभ शुभ बोल. Talk something auspicious. Why are you talking about this nonsense? This is not nonsense. This is a fact of life. We should tell them. Bhai, jeev jago, Gaura Chandra bole. Please sing. Jeev jago, Gaura Chandra bole. Kotha nidra jay maya. पिशाची रखोले कोठाने जाय माया पिशाची रखोले जी जागो गौरा चंद्र बोले जी जागो गौरा चंद्र बोले. Shri Bhaktivinoda Thakur's song is sung in our relatives. Is very adamant. Just start singing this song. We cannot conquer them by argument. There is no use, right? Prabhu, he has experience with my uncle in Jaipur. Prabhuji kindly came for a few days to Jaipur. And my uncle is something on a different planet. Prabhu knows. So Prabhuji was trying to talk to him, convince him about Bhakti Marg and all. So, but Prabhuji immediate impact was not there. But now he's on 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Haribo! This is love matra sadhu sang saraswati. Sadhu sang, love matra sadhu sang saraswati. So now he's reading Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada says even if one reads one line, his life is successful. So we have full faith in Prabhupada. My uncle's life is successful. He's reading 4th chapter. And he will not listen. He just give some brief. What type of person he is? He is compassionate person. So like Prabhupada says, he will believe in, okay, help animals. See this dog, how he's suffering, help him. We should take this bird-to-bird hospital. We should do some good deeds. We should open schools, hospitals. This type of pious person, but not even any inclination in chanting the holy name. And he is a life member of ISKCON for. Please, may I have attention, please? Sub class mein aa jaiye. He is this is our mind, Prabhuji. Our mind is like child. Till the child is here around, will not listen to the class. Now we are ready again. So Prabhuji, ये हमारी स्थिति है. This is our mind which is never still. If we find a slight distraction, we're out of the class. And many of us are still out of class. Let's accept it. कुछ लोग भारत में हैं, है ना? कुछ लोग अपने ऑफिस में हैं, कुछ बॉस के साथ हैं भी. Somebody is there in front of boss taking instructions. This is our situation. मेरी situation भी है. I also am very much the same boat. So what we should do? We pray to Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur today. Please save me. Today is your appearance. Please save me. कर सकते हैं. हमारे बस का क्या प्रभु बताइए? Can we control our mind? Anyone please raise hand. Any yogi is there? Ashtanga yogi. Please raise hand कि मैं अपना mind control कर सकता हूँ. कोई खड़ा करिए. We are helpless. Arjuna ने बता दिया ना. Arjuna has told. भाई, I can control the wind, but please, Krishna, this mind is out of my control. So this is a question of death. How can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death, Krishna? A very pertinent question Arjuna is asking for us. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. So where were we in Uncle's story? Yes. So my uncle is life member for past 30 years for ISKCON. His two daughters studied in Bhaktivedanta school in Juhu for a few years. But somehow he did not get favorable impression. Let's remember this. Few of the things he mentioned. Well, once I went to a temple, one person, we were having darshan and he was pushing one of the brahmacharis. He hates brahmacharis. And he will says, how he is pushing me? Why he is pushing me? I am here to take darshan out. Why is dhakka me? So we should be very careful. Like new people in Radha Gopinath Mandir, anyone new comes, it is instructions. He is guest of who? Radha Gopinath. Please be kind to them. Why we should? This is what representing Prabhupada to others, to representing ISKCON to others. We should be very careful. Even in this congregation, those who are new people, please be kind to them. Be nice to them. This is gentleman. Prabhupada says, how we will know devotees? They are gentlemen. Other things comes later. कितना जपा करते हैं, क्या करते हैं, सब कुछ बात पहले भाई एक अच्छे इंसान तो बनना है. To be a nice person. This is the impression we are representing our Guru, we are representing our Prabhupada. Not only here, in office, in our relatives, we are representing our Guru, we are representing our Prabhupada everywhere. 24 hours. चाहे स्कूल में बच्चे हैं, चाहे हम ऑफिस में हैं, we are at home. How we are dealing with our near and dear, how we are dealing with our wives, they will tell the true story. Yes? Hello, Prabhuji, but with wife, sometimes you are not good. Yes, I accept that. All of us, you are very good. Huh? Prabhuji also accepted. Because familiarity breeds contempt. जिसके साथ आप दिन रात रहते हो, उसकी वैल्यू नहीं कर पाते हम लोग. But I was listening in one lecture by His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj. She is daughter of Krishna. We have to treat this devotee with respect. These are practical instructions of life we should follow. We try to follow. We try to implement. We should be sincere on this. So this is the question.
He also the son of Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhuji. This is I should complete. It should be both the ways, Prabhuji and Mataji. Please, we have to be kind to each other. No, Mataji, Brother Mataji, Prabhakar Prabhu. Mataji is very happy today. You are everything nicely. Yeah, good. So that is there. So I think we completed my uncle's first story.
30 years.
Yeah. Okay, no, not completed. He is the one who brought me to ISKCON. When I was in 6th or 7th class, I used to go summer vacation to Bombay. He stays in Lokhandwala, which is close to Juhu. So he will take me to Sunday to ISKCON Mandir. That was my first entrance into ISKCON. We were going just like have darshan and come back. There is one picture there. Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantaram prapte dhiras tatra namoyati. Can you see this, please?
Yes. Yes.
This was what attracted me to ISKCON. As a child, I'll see this skeleton is there, and a small baby is there in the womb. How it's growing. I will just stand there and see this picture. There is in ISKCON Mandir. Still, you go there is there. Where the temple hall, there are drawings and pictures. This picture is there. This was my very much attraction, and it will attract anyone. Even if you see Prabhuji, if you go to London temple, there outside in the reception they put this picture. Any new person, he will question it. What is going on here? A womb and then it's growing and then it shows its dies and again takes a birth. So this is very thought-provoking. So yes, the same topic here. How can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? So this picture also represents the same. What after death? So, this is the summary of this whole chapter. Anyone would like to read?
By remembering Lord Krishna in devotional flow of one's life, and especially in the time of death, one can attain to its supreme abode beyond the material world.
This is the sum and substance of this chapter. Attaining Krishna, attaining Supreme. That we can remember Krishna with Guru and Krishna Kripa only happens. Nobody can do with their own strength remember Krishna. It will not happen. Especially at time of death. We need Guru Kripa, Krishna Kripa. And this is the most important shloka from Bhakti Shastri in this chapter. This is the only shloka. Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram ya prayati samadhavam yati nasatya sanchaya. Same. The summary which we just discussed, this is what is mentioned here. That those who remember me, Krishna says, at the time of death, they will attain my nature. They will attain my abode. There is no doubt in this. Okay. This is very interesting. Anyone would explain this picture, please, for me? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? What is going on? Which yoga is this? Ashtanga yoga. There's a tiger in this picture. Can anyone see? Yes, it's a little small. But tiger is there. Behind the yoga is a tiger. Huh? Prabhuji can see. And no one else can see. Huh? Only Prabhuji. Tiger is there. Just below the moon, that planet, heavenly planet, you just go down, 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 you will see the tiger. So, these are the shlokas. We are just getting some summary of the chapter. These are the two shlokas which covers this. So Krishna, in this translation, he mentions the yogic situation is that of detachment from all sensual engagements, closing all the doors of the senses and fixing the mind on the heart, and the life here at the top of the head, one establishes himself in yoga. So you can see the life here is just getting out from Brahmarandra, and this yogi is leaving the body and going to heavenly planet. In that text 13 is mentioned, after being situated in this yoga practice and vibrating the sacred syllable Om, the supreme combination of letters, if one thinks of the supreme personality of Godhead and quits his body, he will certainly reach the spiritual planets. That is what is happening here. But I have a good news for all of you. Everyone looks for good news. Who would like to listen to good news? Raise your hands. Everyone wants good news. Good news is we don't have to do all this. That is good news. Yes or no? Anyone is ready to do all this? Even if we are ready, we can't do this. Let's accept this. This yogic process is from previous ages. Hiranyakashipu did this. Yes. Exactly the same. His body was looking like this yogi. His body was not even visible. It was surrounded by anthills. He did not move. And he was standing on his toes. But what was the purpose? What was the purpose of this tapasya of Hiranyakashipu? Anyone? Kill Vishnu, yes. And conquer his death. He wanted that from Brahma. And his name is also very apt. His आजकल के नाम होते ना. His name had a meaning actually. आजकल के today's name is no. Hiranyakashipu and Kashipu. Gold and soft bed. Soft bed. Prabhupada says what a metallist do in the home, animals do outside. On the road. There is no difference. Just some sophisticated way of doing it. Gold and soft bed. This is what he wanted in his life. This is goal is his life. taking so much troubles for gold and Kanchan and Kamini. Prabhuji, this is not a katha. This is happening in today's world. See how many Hiranyakashipu will find outside. Inside our heart also resides one Hiranyakashipu, which will bark so many times. Oh, I want gold, I want Kamini, I want gold, I want. Is it only me or happens with everyone? Yes. There is Hiranyakashipu in every one of us. If we feed that bad dog, then he will conquer us. We have to feed good dog. We have to feed the shloka. Anukula se sankalpa pratikula varjana. This is our situation. Even if we slip a little bit and we accept anything pratikula, we are finished. Still, His Grace Radhesham Prabhu in one lecture it was saying there are 4 regulative principles that everyone knows, right? 4 regulative principles. He was saying, Prabhu, there was one question, Prabhuji, if we are not breaking regulative principles, for example, there is something outside, some or on the internet, something which is not favorable. It happens with me all the time. If I go to Google and try to search something or else pops up, something nonsense. It happens with you also. Everyone, it happens. This world has become so corrupted. I'm going to find something related to my work. I'm doing that search, and some picture will pop up. What you do then? Anyone would like to share? What you do? Close the whole site? Like this yogi, huh? I'll control my senses. What do you do when then some picture pops up in your internet? Something, I don't want to develop it further, but some bad picture comes. What do you do? That is very much required. If we focus on it for some more time, then we are feeding that fire with ghee. There is an option there, you don't have to close the whole window. There is a cross there, you can just close it out. Just chant the holy names at least 3 times to purify our mind, because mind subtly got agitated. Yes, Prabhuji? It's only me? Anyone else? Subtly it gets agitated. It may not be there at that point of time. It will manifest later, like Ravana's head. Pop, 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 pop. Something will come up at a time when it has to come and it will impact us. Yes,
Gandhiji talked about the 3 bandhas.
Yes.
And I really think Prabhu, you're a true Vaishnava, because that's exactly what it is. Because the moment your senses look at anything which is unfavorable, you're gone.
Yes, Prabhu. Very true. Radhesham Prabhu says, no, you are not breaking regulative principles. If something pops up, you see it. But it's a start. Ultimately, you will break regulative. If you don't disconnect immediately. Yes? We are all working in offices, so we have to be careful. Maya Devi can come in any form. Okay, we'll move. Okay, this we have covered. Okay. So, in the purport of text 26, it's a very small purport, that's why we have taken 27 also. So, in this, it's there that there are 2 ways of living body, it's mentioned. It's there in the translation. When one passes in the light, he does not come back, and when one passes in the darkness, he returns. So, Prabhupada mentions about Acharya Baldev Vidyabhushan, Chandogya Upanishad, he is giving commentary. Those who are fruitive laborers and philosophical speculators from time immemorial, constantly going and coming, do not attain ultimate salvation, for they do not surrender to Krishna. The key word is surrender. You have to surrender to Krishna, Otherwise, this cycle will go on. The best of surrender to Krishna is follow Guru's instruction and always chant, as Prabhupada says very nicely. Always chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So Acharya Baldev Vidyabhushan, let's discuss a few points. So because it's there pertinent in today's purport is being mentioned, so I'll just take a few minutes to glorify him. So our Sampradaya, he appeared in 1700 this year. Today we are in 20, around 300 years or slightly more he appeared. Acharya Baldev Vidyabhushan. Every other Sampradaya, the founding or reforming Acharya had some form of commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Then these names are given. Shankaracharya, Ramacharya, Madhvacharya, Vallabhacharya. But Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya didn't have it. Okay. Then here comes the another Vaishnava Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, we all know, very famous, so many temples in South India. They are also called Ramanandi. Why? Because they are following Ramanuja. They complained because there was Brahmavadra Gaudiya Sampradaya engaged in deity worship of Sri Radha Govindev temple in Jaipur. They were engaged. So they complained to king. King was also following the same Sampradaya, Brahma, our Sampradaya, he was following the same. I think Raghunath Bhatt Goswami's disciples, they were the kings. Raj Rishis, as Prabhupada says. So they complained that there is no commentary, so this is not bona fide. And they should not worship these deities. They didn't stop there. What else they say? Can you imagine? They said, remove Radharani from here. It's not authentic. It's not from our Shastras. Just remove her deity. Because Radharani name, as we also know, it's not even mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. But that's a different topic we can discuss sometime. So what they say? They objected to worship Srimati Radharani with Sri Govindevji and Gopinathji temple also there in Jaipur, not being authorized anywhere in Shastras. How we feel Krishna without Radha? So king was obliged to remove. He removed temporarily from the deity room. Suspended Bengali Gaudiya Vaishnava Pujari from deity worship. Because Ramanandis were saying this Sampradaya is not bona fide. They don't have a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. We'll see further what happened. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, he is Shiksha Guru of Baldev Vidyabhushan. He was very aged. So he sent Baldev Vidyabhushan ji for Shastrarth. And also to talk to these people, Ramanandi, what exactly is the matter. In great assembly, he posed with such forceful arguments to followers of Ramanuja Sampradaya that they could not reply to them. But this doesn't happen because still the question remains, you don't have a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Where is that? That's why, Prabhupada is so much glorifying just by dedicating the whole Bhagavad Gita to Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan. Okay. Prabhupada says why there is no commentary. The reason that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't make a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra was because they came in the line through Vyasa to Madhva, who had already made their commentaries. So why should they make their... Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Goswamis are quite happy to follow the footsteps of these acharyas. Their commentaries for Madhva Sampradaya already, and we are the branch of Madhva Sampradaya. So why another commentary? This is what Prabhupada mentioned in this lecture in New York. Ramanandis will not oblige. They say we give you 18 days, either come out with a commentary or this is permanent. You can never worship Govindev. Lord appears in his dream and instructed him to write a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Lord said, I will dictate, you write. Such a glory of this elevated Vaishnava. Within few days, not 18 days, within few days, he completed the commentary and that was titled Sri Govinda Bhashya. Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan ji ki jai. Again I'll read. To Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan, who presented so nicely the Govinda Bhashya commentary on Vedanta philosophy. This Bhagavad Gita is dedicated to him. Because when I was reading initially, I thought, Baldev Vidyabhushan, why Prabhupada is dedicating to him? This is the reason. He's so pleased. The Ramanandi scholars expressed their desire to accept initiation from him. Wow. Such a stalwart, Prabhupada used this word so many times. Prabhupada is typical English. Stalwart devotee. He's a stalwart devotee. He's a Senapati. Those who are opposing him, they say, please initiate. Maharaj, please initiate us. This is the impact. Returning from Jaipur to Vrindavan, Shri Baldeva presented the certificate of victory to Shri Vishnacharya Thakur. Jai. Can we imagine how pleased? By the way, in the morning, Shri Guru Charana Padma. Remember who was written? No? Not. Sorry. I was thinking. Sansara Dava Lidha Loka. Such glorious. So he is so pleased with Baldev Vidyabhushan. After Shri Vishnacharya Thakur finished his pastimes in this world, Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan became the next Acharya of the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan ki jai. Next comes Uddhav Das Babaji in the disciplic succession, and Uddhav Das Babaji next comes Madhusudan Das Babaji, and from next comes Vaishnava Sarvam Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. And then we can see he's there, Jagannath Babaji, and then Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, and today is the appearance of Shri Bhakti Das Thakur Maharaj and Shri Prabhupada. Jai. So this is today also glorification of Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan on this auspicious day. Text 27. Let's skip this because it's the same representation of the text. Whatever is given in the purport, it's just presented in pictorial way. About Yukta Vairagya and Bhakti Sama Sindhu, this shloka, Anasatya Vishan, it's also there in the purport. It's all the same. Okay. Shri Prabhupada purport. In the 27 text, Prabhupada writes, the devotee should be firmly established in Krishna consciousness and chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Why we chant Hare Krishna? Because Prabhupada says we chant Hare. Can we see? Devotee should be firmly established in Krishna consciousness and chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We'll keep on chanting unless it's very loud. Please, very loudly one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Then Prabhupada says the best way to be absorbed in Krishna consciousness is to be always doubted in his service, and this will make one's path to the spiritual kingdom safe, certain, and direct. I was remembering one pastime of this pastime is, can explain what pastime is this? Yes. Then then further explain to you. Haridas Thakur leaving this body, this material world, and Lord Chaitanya is now taking him and just weeping. Lord Chaitanya is so dear to Lord Chaitanya that Lord Chaitanya himself went begging in Janakpuri shop to shop for a feast, because disappearance of Vaishnava is also very, very, very auspicious and a occasion of jubilation. We celebrate disappearance, we celebrate appearance. In Krishna consciousness, in ISKCON, we celebrate everything. The whole Krishna consciousness is a celebration. Yes or no? We see that yogi, what is celebrating? Sitting and long nails, not eating for months. And here, even eating is celebration, eating is service. Such simple process we not find anywhere. Simplicity is what makes a devotee really, really sincere in his life. Simple life. No complications in life. Do we see now the difference? When we are in devotee society and we are there somewhere else in our office, how different atmosphere it is. Are we jubilant there? When we see devotees, our heart jumps with joy, isn't it? Because that is the loving relationship we share here, nowhere else. If not, then we should try to build this relationship with devotees, because that is the only way to progress. Let me give you an example. If there is some misunderstanding with a devotee, it happens in the age of Kali Yuga. What will happen? The first symptom will be our japa will deteriorate. Yes or no? Our most important service will deteriorate. We don't want to do that. Please, when we are with devotees, we have to be very, very, very careful. Give respect. Don't expect. Amanina man dena. Kirtaniya sadari. Always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is how we can chant always. Don't expect any respect. Very nice. Don't expect any respect. Always be ready to offer respect to others. Don't expect any respect. This is a sutra. You have to follow that. Okay. So, what Prabhupada mentions in this purport, always absorbed in Krishna consciousness, doubted the service, and path to spiritual kingdom will be safe, certain, and direct. This is reflected by Sri Haridas Thakur in his life. Always absorbed in Krishna consciousness. 192 rounds every day, and he will not have prasadam before completing. 192 rounds, can you imagine? 22 hours chanting every day. And he was preaching also. He was sleeping for some time. He was honoring prasadam also. Nature's calls. How it is possible? We also see His Grace Ananda Vrindan Prabhu on this Happiness Day. There is a celebration where in Bombay 192 rounds devotees chant. Once in a year. At least there are 100 devotees who are chanting 192 rounds. How it is possible? Because they are getting Kripa of Srila Thakur. It's not possible.
80 years. So Vishnu was great.
Two times Prabhuji. And he's ready for third time now. We had devotee, many of you know, His Grace Puresh Prabhu. 2 times he chanted 192 rounds and he's ready, he's waiting for now the next disappearance day of you chant again. This is not normal. You were saying something?
Even Mataji is there. She also chanted 80 years old.
Yes.
80 years.
80 years now. She chants in that. So nice So such inspiration we have. Okay. Now what we are doing here? Arjun Krishna Prabhu. I think our time is up. Prabhu is saying no. But yes, just 5 minutes and we'll close. Just 5 minutes. Today we are celebrating Bhakti Sansari Thakur's appearance day. So we are discussing now Srila Prabhupada purports. We are praying that this will please Srila Bhakti Sansari Thakur. Because seeing a disciple, let's imagine the Guru's joy when he sees his disciple so strictly following his instructions and fulfilling his desire of taking Krishna consciousness to the western world. How pleased Sri Bhakti Sansari Thakur is with Sri Prabhupada. So when we read his purports, we are pleasing. Even Sri Vasudev was inspired by his spiritual master. So what to say of us? We really need inspiration from our spiritual masters to progress in bhakti. How Vasudev was inspired? To write, to compile Srimad Bhagavad. Before that, no. Ultimate goal of human life. This is now a quiz. What Prabhupada writes? Any answers? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, Srila Prabhupada ki? Yeah. Prabhupada says,
My anthem.
she is very kind. So, ultimate goal of human life. Please, any answers? Krishna Prem, Haribo. Prabhuji, 100 out of 100. This is what Prabhupada writes. Attain prema of whether Prabhu you mentioned? Jai. One time loudly Hare Krishna Mahamantra for Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Common platform of universal religion. What is that? Krishna? Okay. Very close. Chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. When I read Srila Prabhupada purports, these are the points which went deep into my heart, so I'm presenting it before you. Principle of Vaishnavism. Yes. Closer. Okay, we'll go. To satisfy Lord by any means. 1 to 30. Swanu Ashtasya Dharmasya Sansiddhi Haritosha. This is very important slogan. How it starts, Prabhuji? Atha Pungal Dvijaseshta. Varnashram Vibhaga. Swanu Ashtasya Dharmasya Sansiddhi Haritosha. 90% of population is Jagai and Madhai. And what is the criteria? Prabhupada writes very interesting. How 90% are Jagai and Madhai? That question also comes to me. बहुत अच्छे सूट बूट में लोग घूम रहे हैं. Not they look very nice. How they are Jagai and Madhai? Let's see from point of view of Srila Prabhupada. How he sees people. High birth. किसी ब्राह्मण फैमिली में हो गए by birth 5 पैसा वाला ब्राह्मण and mundane respectability. This is criteria of today's Jagai and Madhai. We see so many people like this. Yes or no? किसी ब्राह्मण परिवार में they have got birth, but their character is so degraded. Prabhupada says they are Jagai and Madhai. And 90% fall in this category. High birth and mundane respectability. Why no sannyas in this stage? I think this is we have heard before. Not only sannyas, but no Gomez, no Ashwamedh, no child from brother's younger brother, husband's younger brother. They are 4, na? 5.
Brahmanas not eating meat.
Yes. Not offering to our four fathers that meat. Yes. No sannyasa. Very few can follow rules and regulations. Actually, we saw we can't even follow this Ashtanga Yoga. What to? And even not even sannyas. Prabhupada so many times mentioned, Lord Chaitanya was very strict sannyas. We know Chota Haridas? What happened to him? A little diversion, he just glanced at a woman. And such a strong sannyasi, Lord Chaitanya, he immediately discarded. Cannot stay with me now. And actually, that was very strict. Devotees were praying to Lord Chaitanya, Lord, this is, but Lord Chaitanya is strict sannyas. But sannyas is taken for preaching purpose, Prabhupada says. Same reason why Lord Chaitanya took. Because others were not listening to him as a grahastha. So he took sannyas at the age of 24. And he left his wife who was how old? 16 years. Vishnu Priya. And Vishnu Priya lived for till I think 98 years without seeing Lord even once. So not only Lord is doing this austerity as sannyasi, his wife, she is doing such a big austerity. And she will eat only few rice and she will chant whole day. 160 rounds every day she will chant. Few rice grains she will eat every day. Sannyas is not easy. We have to read Prabhupada Leela Pratham. How Prabhupada was struggling. Yesterday I was reading Prabhupada Leela Pratham where Prabhupada used to give classes in Delhi. He got this Sivivara. He said, it's my office in Delhi. He used to give classes. But Prabhupada saw that in class, everyone above 70 is coming. Every Sunday he will go to that person's home. He was very favorable. Above 70. Prabhupada said, he continued for a few years, then he said, I need larger audience. He knew, and he writes in Bhagavad Gita, new generation is taking this movement very seriously. New, young people. Not easy for old people to change their habits. I think we'll stop here because we'll just read a deity, Archa incarnation. Lots to explain there, but one with knowledge will hardly know Vedanta. This is today's purport. One who has no knowledge of Bhagavad Gita will not understand Vedanta Sutra. We saw how Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan could give a wonderful commentary. Followers of Veda more harmful than Buddhists. These are all very deep, dazzling sun, lot of education, Sambandha Vidya provision. And this is all we can discuss. Actually, there are many, but I'll stop here. Maybe I'll include them next one. So we are done. I think simply read my books and repeat what I have written, then your preaching will be perfect. Always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Bhakti Thakur, Appearance Day ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, all glories to some devotee. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Sorry for